Welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. I'm actually feeling pretty good today, and I bought some ingredients to try this recipe that I found. It's called ginger lemonade, so I'm really excited to give it a try. You start out by making ginger syrup and then add that to your fresh lemonade. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay, I picked this recipe because it's a pretty known fact that ginger is really good at helping alleviate nausea in pregnancy. And citrus is supposed to be also good for that too. So if you're pregnant and you want to try some natural options to help alleviate the nausea, here is what I'm trying. And it's not the healthiest because I am going to be using sugar, but it is raw sugar, so maybe that's a little better than the white sugar. I don't know. I'm not very good at health food or anything like that. I am trying to eat healthier this pregnancy. Didn't do very well last night because I did have pizza and my stomach was upset for it, so I probably should have stayed away from the pizza last night. Anyway, the recipe says to use 1 cup of ginger. First you have to make the ginger syrup. So first we're going to peel it kind of like you would peel a potato and chop it into chunks, and you use 1 cup of the ginger and 1 cup of the syrup, and then you put it in 2 cups of water and you boil that. So that's what I'm going to do. First you start the water boiling, then you dissolve the syrup in the boiling water, you dissolve the sugar in the boiling water, and you can probably substitute this for like agave sweetener, or you could just use regular sugar. I'm sure I'm just doing what the recipe says, and I just happen to have some raw sugar. Ginger is a very odd thing to peel, but it smells really, really nice when you're peeling it. Next, it's 2 cups of water into a saucepan that you can boil. Now we're going to bring the water to a boil, and then when it's boiling, we add our sugar and dissolve the sugar in that. The ginger sugar water mixture, which is called the ginger syrup, has been simmering for 15 minutes. Now I've turned the heat off, and you leave it covered and you let it sit for 1 hour. So it's 12:20, so at 1:20 it will be ready. The timer just went off, so that means that our ginger syrup mixture has been sitting here for an hour cooling off. That's what it said to do. So now I'm going to strain it. It smells really good. I tasted it too. Tastes amazing. If you like ginger, it tastes really, really good. So I'm going to strain it. So let me explain. The recipe says to use 1 1/2 cups of lemon juice that you've squeezed and 1 1/2 cups of the syrup. But I only got 1 1/4 cups, so I'm going to use equal parts. So I'm going to use 1 1/4 cup of lemon juice and 1 1/4 cup of syrup. So I'm going to pour the lemon juice in my pitcher, and then I will measure out and strain the ginger syrup in this same cup, so I don't have as many dishes, to be honest. Also, I left saran wrap. How do I explain what I did? I left the pulp draining over it just to see if any more lemon juice would come out, and I covered it with saran wrap because I didn't want any flies getting in. A couple flies got in my house, and I don't like flies. Anyway, time to pour this juice into the pitcher. I'm so sad I spilled some. Major sad face. Anyway, that made 2 cups. So if I want to add more, I can, like if I like the ginger flavor, I can make it stronger if I want. But I'm going to go ahead and only use 1 1/4 cup. So I'm going to pour off some of this and use only 1 1/4 cup for this first trial. Now the recipe says to add up to 5 cups to taste. So I had some water chilling right here in another pitcher, and I'm gonna add it. I think I'll add 3 cups, and then I'm gonna taste it, and then I'll add more if it needs more. I kind of like my lemonade strong, and I really, really like the flavor of that ginger syrup. So I think I'm gonna like this a lot. I really liked the way it ended up tasting with 5 cups of water, which is funny because I really like strong lemonade, like I said. So highly recommend this recipe. But another thing, I don't really like to have ice in my drinks, so if you like ice, it might be a little more watered down if you add ice, but I don't like to add ice. I'm weird. In fact, I like it the temperature it is right now, but I am gonna go ahead and put the rest in the fridge to chill. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I'm super excited I found it, and it seems to be working already. And this morning I felt a little better. So I can't really totally attribute it to the lemonade, but who knows? Because usually I start feeling pretty sick in the afternoons and evenings. So we'll see how this goes. If it helps my nausea, I'm gonna be super grateful. It'll, I'm sure, help me be more hydrated. I'm really bad about drinking enough water. So at least this is a little more of a healthy option than like soda or like even store-bought lemonade. It does have a cup of sugar in it, but I'm betting that there's even more sugar than 1 cup in like store-bought lemonade. So, and the ginger, oh my gosh, that was heavenly. It tastes so, so, so good. I am hoping to have some more recipes up for you during this pregnancy, like what tastes good, what aversions I have, and to share, because sometimes, well, I should say not all pregnancies are the same, because there were some pregnancies where I couldn't eat certain things at all, and then other pregnancies that I could. And so you and I may be totally different, but it's fun to see what others are doing as well. Anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful day. If you've already subscribed, we appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. If you haven't, we would invite you to please do that. All right, you have a wonderful day. Cheers. It's so good. It's so good. You guys have to try it.